Wayne from Flaming Lips. I'm going to intro you as Wayne from Flaming Lips.
Wayne of the Wayne Flaming Lip. Yeah, that's what I put on my, that's like my email and stuff. Yeah.
It's also the street signs.
It is, yeah, but it's not on my street. I mean, there's a Flaming Lips alley that's downtown. But strangely enough, or not strangely enough, our manager, who is the CEO of the music school, the only music school ever in Oklahoma, the building sits right on Flaming Lips Alley. So, yeah.
Now, wait a minute. Was that coincidence? Was because the street has been named that way for what, 7 years?
A little while. So it had to, I think it's just a coincidence, because I knew that they were shopping for buildings, and this is one of these little spots that comes up once in a while. It's like, what a great coincidence. So, yeah.
Welcome back to Pemberton. This is not the first time for Flaming Lips in Pemberton. The first time was 6 years ago for you, and it's changed a bit.
Well, I see people are asking me, and I don't really know, because when we played the previous one, it was one of those days where we literally, we drove in, we were barely able to get our stuff set up, play, hung out and met some of the Tom Petty people, and then literally got back on the bus and had to get out. I forget what it was. I think there was some other festival had come up, and the scheduling had gotten weird. So we came in and left. And when we were pulling in yesterday, I was like, this is amazing. I didn't know this, but I know it's at the foot of the Mount Curry. Is that what it's called?
I'm very geographically challenged, so yes.
Well, I mean, so being here last night and being here today is like, oh my God, what a great setting. What a great spot for a festival.
Maybe a working holiday? No, it's just work.
No, I mean, I look at being able to do this to make a living and to help out all my friends and all that. It's like, this is the greatest life ever. I mean, I never look at playing, especially festivals, as this is absolutely fun for me. The only time it's not good, and you know this, is like if you're sick, you still have to do your thing. If you work somewhere, you can call in sick, say I'm not coming in today. But if you have a big show and a big commitment like this, you have to do it no matter how you feel. But most of the time, I feel really fucking great. So good for me.
It's actually one thing that I was talking to somebody recently about, how when bands get sick, they still have to go on stage, they still have to perform.
Yeah.
To the point where they're throwing up on stage.
Oh yeah.
And still
diarrhea,
getting through
everything. Yeah.
The same stuff that happens to everybody else, except bands still go to work.
Yeah, but that's really that's a small percentage of the time. Most of the time,
50 days a year. 75 shows a year.
Well, no, for me, that's like one every couple of years, I would say. So, but most of the time, it's absolutely fun and I mean, I love being around artists and musicians and doing freaky stuff and hanging out. Yeah.
Okay, so did anybody warn you, because you're in this beautiful scenic area,
right, of
everything that you're going to bring, what the Flaming Lips bring to the stage, and they say, can you just not do that here? Like, there's barely even trash cans out there because there's nobody litters and that.
Oh, I see.
And you've got 400 metric tons of confetti cannon.
Well, we do, but I mean, it's for the celebration. But we always say, when we played Earth Day in Washington, D.C., right there next to the Capitol buildings and all that.
Like in the Washington Mall.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, big area there,
yeah.
They said if you can't do confetti, and if you do, we'll arrest you. And,
again?
Well, we didn't. We have several different kinds of confetti, so I did the kind that I knew I could pick up quickly, and they came to arrest us, and all the people in the crowd picked it up. And I was like, well, now we did shoot it off, which you didn't want, but the reason you didn't want us to shoot it off is because it would litter, and now it's all picked up.
Good for you.
Don't shoot me.
Well, I want to get into what's next for the Flaming Lips.
Well, I'm working very diligently on this. Did I turn the microphone off?
No, you're still doing great. Yeah, got it great.
Is this thing working?
Absolutely. Oh, you sound fantastic.
I'm working diligently on this this record that we've done that is like a tribute cover record of the Beatles' famous record, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And I haven't had that much time to work on. I've been collecting little bits of all of our friends that we know doing songs and doing pieces of music, and I only have 4 days at the very end of July here to put it all together. I think I've got most of it, and quite a bit of it's already mixed, but I've got about 5 or 6 tracks that are still not quite sure what's going to happen with them, but it's absolutely amazing. I mean, we did a record a couple of years ago called The Flaming Lips and Heady Friends. So this record is taking a little bit of liberty with the Beatles track, A Little Help From My Friends, and we're calling the record With a Little Help From My Friends. And all the money is going to this dog and cat adoption rescue welfare volunteer group in Oklahoma City. Running into Miley Cyrus, one of the things that we, bonded over or became such good friends over is our love of our dogs. She has 5 or 6 dogs that sleep with her.
Give this to Miley.
Right? All right.
She'll receive the message.
And she's got the twerking finger. Remember that?
No,
Yeah.
that's where
It's like fucking. That's
a shocking move.
Realize that life goes fast. It's hard to make